Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another video on DeFi, degens, drip for poverty, where we are on a mission to empower the powerless through crypto assets and DeFi and find financial freedom through crypto assets. So if you like that mission, you like financial freedom, and you're curious to just gamble a little bit, remember, not financial advice, by all means, drop a subscribe, drop a notification, follow us on this journey. And if you're feeling froggy, join the drip team that I'm creating. That's why I went with 5 wallets on my own, just to get this started and take the pledge. Like right now, we don't have any members on the team and we're not donating anything yet, but the goal is to get some validity, can't talk today, get some validity from these projects, show that they are working, that they are indeed a vehicle towards financial freedom. And then when you start balling and you're making money, by all means, it's quite easy to give a little back, right? So that's my hope, that from this, within the next 3 months or so, usually it's about 111 days, I think, if you were to withdraw every single day to get that back. I'm not withdrawing, I'm compounding, but as long as I see that going up, I'll feel okay to make that donation and start moving forward on it. So anyway, for today's video, we are getting into a question that I saw in some other videos, basically about the bREAP token and how it works, and should you get in, and what it's worth, and all this other stuff like that. So first of all, the bREAP token is, I think, his second project. It's Forex's second project, or it could be third. So it's actually a fork of his original project that he did on the Ethereum network called just REAP, just bR34P. And it's basically just a reflectionary token where you get rewards based on the transactions, the buys and sells. There's been tons of other reflectionary tokens. From what I heard in one of his AMAs, he was the first one. Don't quote me on that, but this one is necessary if you want to have the ability to receive rewards from your down tier team members. So what I mean by that is, in the white paper on drip, and there's been some confusion on this, and I actually commented on another YouTuber's video because he was actually wrong. I don't want that. I want just the white paper. Sorry, guys. He was actually wrong in the information he was sharing, because this is confusing. And this is exactly why I went ahead and tested this out myself, so that I could find out what's necessary. So you can see the referral and rewards here. And when you read this, it's not exactly clear. So downlines accessible, you need to have 2 bREAP, 2 downlines, 3 bREAP, 4 downline, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And the max is 15. So you'll need to have 1,597 bREAP tokens. What that means is, in my drip team, and we'll actually look at the team here. I'm going to use my address, show. In order for me to receive the rewards, this is considered one downline, guys. So this is just one downline. These 5 wallets that I created underneath myself, damn it, what happened? It's freezing up on me. Let's go back and do that again. Use my wallet. Oh, I think I got logged out. They told you, like, I remember another video, if you decide to create a YouTube channel, you can go ahead and expect a bunch of random ass errors. Your computer will work just fine until you decide to start recording shit. And then the minute you do, that's when the shit hits the fan and it wants to act all slow. So maybe I can get it from here, be a lot quicker. Let's copy it, because I'm gonna show this next, but I just want to explain this first. Show. All right, so what I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by the network, this is my parent wallet. These are the 5 sub drip accounts that I created. Every time they do a positive action, such as rehydrating, or if I were to add money into each one of these accounts and make a deposit, that goes up to me. That's one downline. So this right here is just one downline, meaning all I need is 2 bREAP tokens. If I want to have another one below them, so if somebody signs up below them, which I'm not giving out that account, but if somehow somebody found this address and signed up, then that would be 2 downlines, and I would need to have 3 bREAP tokens. So in order for me to start getting airdrops or get eligible to send out airdrops, I have to have these 2 bREAP tokens in my wallet. So this goes back to the question, is it worth it to buy the bREIT token? And spoiler alert, I already bought it. I'm going to tell you guys why. So right now we can look at the price of bREIT. It is at $293. It was at an all-time high of, does it show it here? Not yet. All-time high of like 377 or so. So basically traded sideways, and a lot of YouTubers I saw were talking about getting in around here. So yeah, that'd be great to get all your bREIT tokens. There's like 1,600 was the total that you need max. And if you get it at 30 bucks, no, it's $48,000. Maybe that's not a good idea. But you get the point. When it was, I think on one of these channels I saw it was like $5 or something ridiculous. Yeah, down here. You don't need that many, but a hell of a lot better deal at less than 50 bucks to get your 2 or 3 bREIT tokens. Now it's insane. And that's why a lot of people sold out, because maybe they did buy a bunch of tokens here just to get their downlines. And you would only need 1,000 or 1,600 or so to start getting those payouts. And then at some stage, you could just sell the rest because you're starting to get paid out more in your drip token. So you don't need those other downlines. And most people are just giving that to their teams anyway. So point being, I actually bought in at about $284. So that was 2 days ago, I think. Yeah, it was around here. So I've actually already gone up. But what's happens with it, there's a 10% tax on that as well. But I'm going to show you the transaction so you know I'm not like bullshitting. It was this transaction here. I didn't know about the 10% tax, so learn from me so you don't end up messing up. Sorry, this is the first one. Yeah, this one is the top up that I had to do. Yeah, the second one is. So I bought 3 exactly, and then by the time it was all said and done, I only had 2.94 in my wallet, and it was for $831. So I got them at 284. Then I saw that I had 2.94, so I had to do a second transaction for a little bit more. So I ended up spending $875 to get 3 bREIT tokens. And I can show you that in my wallet if MetaMask decides to behave. Let's see here. Of course, yep, like I told you, you'll get your password, you'll get stuff wrong whenever you're trying to do shit live. That's how it works. Just to make you guys pissed off about the video and all this other stuff, I'm sure. It's the forces working against us in DeFi. But I do have now 3 drip tokens, I'm sorry, bREIT tokens in my MetaMask wallet. They're down here, 3.087. So technically, I've actually made a little money on this because of the price has gone up a bit, and it basically just covered the value that I got in it. So right now it's at 293. So if I were to sell 293, there's another tax though, 3.087. So it's $904. So I paid $875 total. So if I sell now though, that would be 10% off. So it'd actually still be down. But anyway, I'm not going to sell. But the point being, I still believe that it actually is a good time to get in. And reason being is because we're seeing all this sideways movement on the token. And again, there was a big announcement that Forex made in the AMA with James Pelton about the partnership. There's also the utility for the PIGGY token. So the drip community and the drip Faucet, this website is the backbone of all this other stuff that he's doing. So the bREIT token just adds utility to this. And he already said that the animal farm in and of itself is a valid platform to buy into that you can actually invest within. But his personal investment strategy, if he were to give one, he's not a financial advisor, obviously. People, they asked him in the AMA, what would he do if you had, say, $1,000, $100, $500, or whatever? He said 50-50. Put 50 into the animal farm, 50% into the drip Faucet. So if you're going to go with drip and you're going to see these returns on your investment, then this also means, depending on the capital you have, so you may not need to purchase the bREIT token, but if you're looking at putting in more than 1 drip token, the best strategy will show you what will happen in regards to your total available payout. So if you only have 1, you don't need bREIT. But if you have more than 1 token that you're going to be investing in, then it's worth it to split it across more than one wallet. I'm going to show you why. Because the cap is set at a maximum payout of 100,000 drip tokens, and then that 100,000 is at a over 365% yield, basically. So what that comes out to when you divide 100,000 by 365 is you get 27,000.3. So you want to get to 27.3 thousand drip tokens before you max out your wallet, or before you start to before you've gotten the maximum benefits, I should say. So with one wallet, one drip token, you can get to basically over 6 years. If you do this strategy that's in here, it'll yield about 5 million. Yeah, $5 million, right? That's one. If you start with two in one wallet, wait for this to pick up, and I'm going to show you what happens when you split that over two assets or two wallets. That's why this is so much more powerful, and why you would want to have the bREIT token, because you would actually be able to get to this faster. So the end result is always the same, still the same amount of money, because we're maximizing the potential of the wallet. So you just get there faster. Now you've done it in about 4 years. You no longer have any payouts. You're, I'm sorry, at the end of the 4th year, you're able to take out roughly $12,000 a day. Your yearly income by the end of the 5th year is $3,700 or $3,742,000. When you add this all up, it still comes out to the same amount. But when you did this with just two wallets broken down over 2 wallets, 1 per drip, there we go. So you still have starting balance of 2, but what you'll see is this payout is larger because you're able to spread the timeline out. I hope that makes sense. So you're essentially, it's up to you what your strategy is. If you're bullish on the technology and what Forex has done, and you're looking at it for the long term, then it's better to have a strategy that will continue paying out longer than shorter. If you're like, I want to get in and get out. Sorry, this actually should have been 2. Number of wallets, 2, total starting 2. So it'd actually be more. If you're looking to just get your money and get it as quick as possible, then you want to put all of that in one wallet, and then the payout will be done a lot sooner. And that's fine. It's not financial advice. It's just showing you the power of spreading this out over a longer period of time. So over 2 wallets, 1 drip token in each wallet, you can now double that, because you're spreading that compounding interest across 2 wallets versus putting all of that in 1 wallet. So I hope that makes sense. I know I misspoke quite a bit there, but this just means that buying the bREIT token can accelerate that. So right now, this will take the full time. But if you buy the bREIT token and you have multiple wallets, you will be able to speed up that time. Still going to be the same payout because it's capped. Each wallet is capped at a certain amount, a certain payout percent. But the speed at which you get that is what's important. So if you are taking the slow and steady, by all means, you know, you can drag it out. But if you want to speed it up and you want to actually help others below you get quicker, then buying the bREIT token is worth it. How long will it take for me to get my return on investment on this? Let's just call it $900. I honestly don't know. I'm gonna have to look at that, and I'll put that in another video when I actually show the hydration. But I just wanted to let you know that I went in on it, and I haven't seen anybody purchase this year after the all-time high. So I'm showing you that in this video, I got in 2 days ago. I now have 3 drip tokens, 3.08, and I believe in the protocol and that this will work out in the long term. So I'm playing the long game with it, and we'll see what happens. I've also allocated additional to my portfolio since that initial purchase, especially now that there's been a little bit of a drop. Now is a good time to dollar cost average in, because I do believe, again, I said it already in another video, that this price will start to jump back up once he makes this new announcement. So we hit this sell off here from a couple tokens, and we were consolidating around 140 to 130. And now we dropped to 120. But I believe personally that this like 110 to 100 range is going to be a support range. And then we're going to find some new resistance here at 130, and then new resistance here at about 140. So we'll see what happens with it. But I think Forex pays really close attention to the price action of his tokens and FUD in the community. And we can probably expect, if we see this go lower, that he'll jump in with some kind of news on the collaboration that he mentioned and some updates. So again, not financial advice, of course, but that's why I went ahead and got in on the bREIT token now, because I do think it will probably drop a little bit again, but I didn't want to wait because, again, I can use that to compound and pay those benefits down tier. And I'm going to show that in an upcoming video of how the actual rewards work. I haven't seen someone actually do that. They just say they pay these things out. And I wanted to show you firsthand what I've learned and how it works for me. So again, guys, if you found this valuable, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, join the Drip team. I also made a PDF. If you join the Telegram group, I've put the PDF in there. So this is something that you can help to onboard other drippers if you don't want them to sell them to a video or anything like that. It's a cool PDF, completely free. Join the Telegram group. It's already pinned in there. Doesn't cost you anything, but it'll help, maybe help other people understand the Drip network and get onboarded into the system. All right, guys, until next time, lift daily and achieve your impossible. See ya.